Hello everyone, this is Himanshu and in this video I am going to tell you how to use navigation components. So before starting anything, go to your Gradle file and add these dependencies and sync your project. I already do this, so no need to do it again. Now create a resource folder in your RS directory. So and resource type is navigation. Simply create it. Okay. Now we need to add some fragments, so add 4 fragments and I will tell you further what is the use of these fragments. So first is post fragment. Okay. Just remove these factory methods. So arguments and this. Create another fragment, naming first fragment. Remove all the factory methods. And here arguments and sorry. Okay. Now similarly second fragment. Blank fragment and naming is third fragment. Now remove all these methods. This contain object of okay, we have a first fragment. Okay, first, third, and I forgot second fragment. Remove this to do things and these arguments and companion object. Okay, now we are ready to good to go. Okay, now go to your navigation and create a navigation resource file and I name this navigation. Yes, now we add some fragments in our navigation graph. So open your design and create this plus icon. It will give all the fragments which you have created on the package of navigation component in my case. So first I need to add post fragment and second first fragment. Let me zoom it out so that it's pretty easy to show. Now second fragment and last our third fragment. Okay. This is our first, second and third fragment and here is our host fragment. So before doing anything, we will go in our main activity and add a fragment in our main activity. So go to your layout activity main.xml and you can see I already made this fragment. So width and height is match parent and this is our name. So android.x navigation dot fragment dot nav host fragment and default nav host is true and our nav graph is nav @navigation, which is pointing to this directory, and navigation XML is the file name. Now go to your this fragment code XML and change these two buttons. So I need to attach 3 buttons. What happened to me? I'm sorry for this. And width is wrap content, height is also wrap content, and I need to attach some text. So this is first and its ID is also first. Now these buttons in linear layout, so wrap content, height is also wrap content, and our orientation is vertical. Now put this button in this linear layout and copy this button and paste 3 times. So this is for second fragment and our ID is also second. Now this is for third and ID is also third. Now I put our linear layout in center. So layout gravity and make the center. Now go to your first fragment and simply change this string to first fragment so that we can discriminate that this is our first fragment, and text size is 30 sp so that we can easily see, and gravity is center, so we use layout gravity, so that's why we need to make width and height is our wrap content. Otherwise if we use math parent, so we need to use gravity. This is not our topic, so leave it. So third is our, similarly we will copy this and paste on our third fragment. Instead of first, replace it by third. And for second fragment, we paste this and replace it by second. Okay, now this is our fragment second, and now go to your navigation graph, open the design, and we need to perform some action. So our action is, suppose I connect this graph to this, so this is an action which is used to jump from this fragment to this fragment. So I can see you the code. So this is our code, this is for our this host fragment, you can see, and this is our first fragment, this is second, and this is our third fragment. So this is our third fragment. You can see in third fragment we don't have any action. Now when I connect this host fragment to this third fragment, you can see this host fragment will have an action. So by using this action, we simply go to this third fragment. Okay, now connect all three with this action. So you can see host fragment has 3 action. So its name is action host fragment to third fragment. So this is our host fragment and this is our third fragment. So this action is defined for this host fragment to third fragment. Similarly for host to first, host to second, these 2 actions respectively. So you can see we have action ID and we have destination. So destination is what? So in second case, I mean this case, it is first fragment, so you can see first fragment. Okay, now go to your host fragment. Actually, before going to host fragment, we will actually go to our main activity main.xml file and see either host fragment is appear or not. So it is appear, it's mean everything is fine. Go to your host fragment and define a variable, latent variable of nav controller. So yeah, this one, and override method. So method name is on view created. You can see this view and bundle. Now initialize our nav controller with navigation dot. We can actually find our nav controller by using this view. That's all for nav controller. And now similarly for all our the fragments. So first fragment, define a late init variable of type nav controller, override method name on view created, and initialize our nav controller. Navigation dot find nav controller by using this view. So this view is actually this view. Now for our third fragment, late init var and nav controller, override method on view created, and find our nav controller by using view. So for our second fragment, so let init var nav controller, you can see this one, and override method of view created and nav controller, navigation dot find nav controller by using this view. Okay, so go to your graph. So what actually I am going to do is, so on pressing these buttons on the host fragment, you can see first, second, third. So I want, if first button is pressed, so we will move to in our first fragment. So how we can actually do this? Let's start. So go to your host fragment. So first of all, we need to find our button. So create a variable name first, and by using this view we can actually find our button. So sorry, find focus, sorry for the find focus, it is find view by id. You know this button and our id is first. Now import it by pressing alt enter. Duplicate this for second and for third. Now attach set on listener in our first button. So first dot set on click listener, and by using this nav controller we will actually navigate, and where we navigate to first fragment. So host fragment, third fragment, not the case. Host fragment to second fragment, not the case. Host fragment to first fragment, yes, this is our case. That's all. Run our meter and see whether it is working or not. So if it is working, we will similarly attach this only listener to our second and third button. Now after that we will see how to pass a bundle from this host fragment to first, second, third, any fragment. So wait for this emulator running. Okay, now it's running, and when you click first you navigate to first fragment, but when you click second nothing has happened because our set only listener is not attached to our second and third button. So attach this, so simply copy paste, and this is for second, and our action is, so this is for second, so host fragment to second fragment. So okay, now this is for third fragment, so action first fragment, third fragment, and this is not first, this is third actually, so sorry, third. Okay, now go to your navigation graph and we will discuss something. So now I want to send data from this fragment to first fragment, second fragment. It is pretty much same. So I need to send data from this host fragment to first fragment. So how we can actually send this data? So the destination fragment, we will attach some arguments. So how we can actually attach these arguments? So let's see. Now I want to send data from host fragment to first fragment. So go to your first fragment, you can see this is our first fragment. Okay, now within this fragment we will actually define our arguments. You can see now first is our name is something you familiar with, key. So by using this key you can actually take or put the data. So this is my name, and our type is a class which we will create. So create a class. So I named this our data and this is the class. So we need a string. That's all for this class. Now go to your navigation graph and give a path of our class. So in my case it is Gaur Himanshu navigation component our data. So Gaur dot Himanshu dot navigation component navigation components. That's fine. Now our class name is our data. Okay, now it's fine. So these are the two. First is our name and second is our argument type attached on the destination where we can actually send the bundle of data. Now go to your host fragment and see how we can actually code this. So we create a variable of type our data and pass a string. This is data in my case. Now create a bundle. So bundle of, so our key is data, or you can say name is data, and I want to send this our data. Okay, so you can see here in our navigate function we will actually pass this action. So we can pass this action, but instead of passing this action, we will actually pass our bundle. So what actually happen is, it will navigate. There is no issue about this. Now it will navigate, it's true, and it will navigate with taking some bundle of data. So this is the way. Now we want to retrieve this data in our first fragment. So go to your first fragment and simply create a variable of type our data and take this argument. So require argument dot get, and we will pass our key. So our key is data. Okay, now our data will, so typecast is, so I will typecast as our data. So this our data will actually contain the data which we can send from the host fragment. Now I will simply make toast, so we can see our data is passed or not. So first is our require context, and second is our data. So our data dot string, and third is duration. So toast dot length long I prefer, and show this data. Run our emulator and see whether the bundle of data is passing from host fragment to this first fragment or not. So wait for a moment. So we have something missing. So what we can miss is this class. So this class has some problem. So if we want to send the class in bundle, so we will simply make this parcelize. So add notation of parcelize and add parts label. That's all. This is our mistake. Now run the emulator. Now you can see everything is fine. Click on the first, and you can see this is data is passed. So go to your host fragment. Where is our host fragment? Here it is, and you can see we will create a data, and in which we will pass this is data. So go back and click on the first, and you can see this is data is passed. So this is a way we can pass our data from one fragment to another fragment. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.